I should have made that bet.
Yeah,
and I probably would have won some money this morning. Well, I don't like gambling. That's why I don't do it. It's just because I don't like gambling. No, I just don't like gambling. I was almost sure I was going to win you. So.
Emmanuel, bonjour. Good morning.
Comment?
Great energy here this morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm good. Even better now that you're here because I know we'll be talking about, nice things. I'm a woman. I like everything beauty and...
Yes, you're
a man. I don't like everything beauty.
He likes massages with other people's women in the same room with him. That's what Chris likes.
Well, ethics does not permit it. When you are in an ethical environment, we take care of those things. So.
Okay.
Bon, alors rassurez-vous, chers téléspectateurs, nous sommes en train de recevoir vos SMS. On va les rendre dans un instant. Pour moi, on fait comment? On soit Emmanuel, on libère et tout.
Okay, fine. I'm sure the televiewers can wait a few minutes more. Yeah, so we'll be really taking your messages. You've sent tons of them. We appreciate it. We'll be reading them as soon as we're done with dear EMMANUEL CHIANGONG. Yes, let's go get the spot before we talk about our subject for today.
On the road to well-being, serenity and relaxation, to escape from the daily stress, a balance-oriented care where your body will be in fusion and perfect harmony with your mind and soul. Viva Coiffure, the beauty of the mind, body and soul, situated at 250 Afcody Street, Bonapriso, besides Total Shop La Croix-Santerre, with an annex at Bonamoussadi Zone A, NAU building. Contact us on the following numbers: 233-434-813, 695-191-354, 677-333356, or 233-477-487, 653-560196, 677-856768.
And there you have it. You know all you need to know. Well, the basics about Viva Coiffure. Good morning once again. Yeah, I feel like I have to say that.
Yes, you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm great.
Yeah,
now,
today,
what are we looking at today? What are we talking about?
We worked on the facial consultation sheet, which is like the key that leads you into the facial service. And we encourage all professionals to work in that procedure because you'll be able to give precision services and be able to meet the objectives of your clients. So today we want to start a facial. Your client is comfortably laid on the facial couch and your client is draped. The temperature of the room is just beautiful. In Douala, we'll say 24, 23 degrees, not too cold, not too hot, no sweating. You're having a music like the one you have on the spot, very, very relaxed.
Soothing music.
Yes, and the lighting is like the one you saw in the cabins, very undirected, not directed lights like the one we have here in the studio. Very soft lighting. And during the process, actually, there's no light. We work with candle lights.
Oh, why?
Yes,
why candle?
Yes, because we don't need your eyes. We just need your feelings. A beautiful service is done with the hands and the spirit. Yeah, that's why we say the beauty of the mind and the body and the soul. It is not the eyes. We use the eyes during the analysis, but when we start the services, we just feel. We know every part of the body. We just feel it. And we can get, you can get the
feeling. C'est ce que je disais tout à l'heure, Emmanuel, quand je lui faisais la proposition. Dieu merci, tu es là. Que le week-end.
Ta proposition, on verra plus tard.
Voilà. Qu'on soit couché, elle à gauche, moi à droite, là, on fait des massages, nous tous ensemble.
Can someone please tell this young man that it's never going to happen? It's not going to happen.
Let's move. De sensibilité.
Let's move on. Let's move on. It's not happening. Not today, not tomorrow, ever.
Alors, Emmanuel disait un instant.
Yes, of course. Then we start now. Today, we've done the analysis, so we want to do the facial, the basic facial proper. We know we have different stages of facial. There's the basic facial, there's the facial treatment, and then there are other issues in line with the medical aesthetics of the skin. So we especially have to modify pigmentation, you have to do deeper cleansing with microdermabrasions and things like that. You have to use laser and so on. We are not there. We are talking today about the first stage of a cleansing, which is the removal of all the facial impurities to unblock the orifices and permit all the other processes to go on. That is, you make the skin bare of all impurities, dead cells, and atmospheric pollutions. This is the deep cleansing process.
Yeah.
Yeah, we begin with a cleansing gel, a cleansing cream, a cleansing lotion, but you must use a cleansing product. We used a makeup remover.
All right. Okay.
To do the facial analysis. Now we can modify the nature of the skin. We can actually take off the excess sebum, atmospheric impurities, dead cells. So we start using a cleansing gel or any cleansing product with regards to the skin type. Whether you have a combination skin, you have an oily skin, you have a dry skin, you have a mature skin, you have a sensitive skin, you have a normal skin, you would choose your cleanser on the basis of that.
I think this is really very important, okay, because sometimes amongst us ladies, you know, someone uses something and it's really good and they just recommend it, just say you go get it.
No,
but I'm learning it's not good because we do not have
absolutely.
the same skin.
Yes,
we have,
you have different skin types, and of course, if you different atmospheric environment. If you're living in Boya and Douala, you have a different atmospheric environment, and if you're living in Bafoussam and you're living in Douala, you have different atmospheric environment.
Absolutely.
So you may even have both oily skins, but living in two different atmospheric environments, and you will have to adjust in terms of what
you can't just
use.
go buy the same thing because
exactly.
you know it worked for one person.
No. This is therapeutic. It has to be prescribed, and you have to look forward to some results. You know, you don't just travel. It's not a blind flight. You have to look forward to some results. So now we apply on a wet skin. The first thing you use in the Viva method, we use the Aveda inspired technique, which you use to work with towels, with warm towels. We feel cotton towels are biological. They are botanical. They are more natural. So the touch and the feel is different. So we work with towels, and so when you use the towels, you use a warm towel on the face, and you place it around the face, and you keep it there for a moment so that the body can feel the warmth. I didn't say hot towel, warm.
Like baby feel the warmth of his mother.
Yeah, the mother. Absolutely. Yes. I think I'd like to have you as a colleague.
So, trust me, you don't want to.
So you have that warm towel. It humidifies the face, and then you get just a pinch of the gel. You remember, if you're working with good cosmetics. Now in Viva Coiffure, we are using the EMMANUEL CHIANGONG range of cosmetics. So we are now using home branded products.
And that's what we've been recommending.
Yes. We are using the EMMANUEL CHIANGONG brand of cosmetics. So you can use a gentle cleanser, for example. Just a pinch of it is enough. You walk it into your palm and you spread it with some effleurage movements over the face. And this is the first physical contact with your client, and it goes through this effleurage movement, moving all over the face and respecting the muscle display of the face. You know, where you're walking around the masseter, the frontalis, the orbicularis, you know, you follow the display of the muscles so that you don't walk against nature and help to, you know, get the skin to sag. This is very important, and this will use very light pressure. The facial treatment is one of the most gentle things you can do to a human being. Some people think you are cleansing a carpet, so you have to use an aspirator. You know, no, absolutely not. The skin is just like 4 millimeters, you know, 3 to maybe a millimeter in some parts of the body. So you don't need to overwork it, you know. It's gentle because the chemicals themselves have a very cleansing effect on their own. So when you walk this through, you have to do it like once or twice, depending on the state, the level of impurities you have on the face, and you're using the warm towel to keep on cleansing. And if you had to do it twice, change your water from the bowl, or you change the towel. So this is very important. In a facial, we can go through a facial with 4 or 5 towels. So you have to watch out. You know, if they keep using the same stuff. At the time we've taken up the impurities, at some point we've disinfected the face. What do? You bring in the same stuff with the infections and so on.
Tout à fait. C'est très important. Et ce premier contact avec le visage détermine la suite.
Absolument. Parce que là,
le contact même qu'on aura avec ce.
Absolument.
Et même la relation avec le client.
Oui, bien sûr, c'est une relation qui va au-delà des juste soins. Donc le nettoyage facial, c'est la première phase de nettoyage profonde. Ce nettoyage profond, c'est maintenant à débarrasser la peau de toutes les impurités, des pollutions atmosphériques, les cellules mortes, l'accumulation des graisses, du sébum, même les produits qu'on a utilisés à tort et à travers avant sur le visage. Et c'est un nettoyage qui se fait avec des nettoyantes moussantes ou des crèmes nettoyantes. C'est pas un démaquillant. Parce que cette fois-ci, on veut vraiment enlever les barrières cutanées qui va faciliter les processus qui suivra. Oui, tout à fait. En fonction de votre type de peau mixte, peau gras, peau sec, peau normale, peau sénescente, donc mature ou peau sensible, vous allez choisir votre nettoyante. Et ce produit s'applique avec douceur, avec des effleurages, pour étaler en respectant la disposition des muscles porciers. Il faut connaître la biologie du visage, donc les muscles de la peau, pour maîtriser cela. Et nous voulons dire, effectivement, on commence, à Viva Coiffure, on travaille avec des serviettes chaudes. On préfère les serviettes coton, il est plus nature, donc on ne travaille pas avec des mousses synthétiques. Donc on utilise les serviettes avec l'eau tiède, pas chaude, et qui embrasse le visage, qui épouse les contours du visage, qui donne une certaine chaleur, qui apaise et qui humidifie le visage pour faciliter l'étalage de gel sur le visage. Et ce sont des effleurages qui apaisent, qui disent aux clients, bienvenue chez nous, vous êtes au bon endroit. C'est tellement agréable de vivre cette expérience parce que dans une journée assez serrée à Douala, il y a très peu de choses qui ressemblent à cela.
J'ai envie de dire, il n'y en a même pas. Allez, vous comprenez là, et ça fait également office de petites leçons quand même pour ces quelques professionnels qui nous regardent aujourd'hui. Ils comprendront qu'il ne faut pas sur le même visage, il faut sur le même visage utiliser 4 serviettes.
On peut aller 4, oui, on peut aller 4 serviettes. Moi, je disais que si le visage n'est pas bon, à la phase de la consultation, on va apprécier l'état je n'aime pas parler d'état de saleté sur le corps humain. Je voulais dire l'état des impurités qu'on peut avoir sur cette visage. Donc, on peut faire le nettoyage 2 fois parce qu'il y a plusieurs étapes. Nous allons voir plus tard les exfoliations et les méthodes des exfoliations. C'est toujours nettoyage. Nous allons voir les pulvérisations chaudes. C'est toujours la phase. Les extractions des inclusions graisseuses, c'est toujours les phases de nettoyage. Donc, dans la phase nettoyage profonde, nous avons 4 grandes nous sommes sur la première seulement, avec le gel moussant ou le crème nettoyante, peu importe, selon le type de peau. Et bon, si même à cette phase, déjà, on sent que le visage avait tellement des impurités, on peut aller jusqu'à 2 serviettes et changer de l'eau. Si vous utilisez de l'eau ou utilisez des serviettes humides, vous mettez le serviette à côté, vous prenez un autre. Donc, c'est quelque chose qui est fait sur le corps humain, qui est sacré. On ne peut pas faire davantage attention.
Et il faut le connaître avant. Pour mieux le connaître, il faut être formé pour ça. Oui, et on va peut-être sortir de là en disant que vous offrez des formations de tout type.
Oui, bien sûr. Vous savez, c'est un métier déjà qui se sollicite. Si vous venez à l'école, il y a beaucoup des instituts qui ont affiché des demandes des esthéticiens. Donc, c'est une opportunité pour tout un chacun de créer un grand métier ou un deuxième métier. Moi, je pense que vous pouvez être aussi, avec la façon que tu parles, en ton temps libre, mais de 18h à 22h, il y a des clients qui auront besoin de cette douceur que tu as. Même pour ceux qui travaillent pour avoir un deuxième métier, bien sûr.
Yes, and you know I keep up with everything that happens with Viva Coiffure and all. I know you have this tradition every year,
yes.
And you're starting today. Can you tell the
yes,
what
beautiful.
It's all about?
You see, there is no accident. If you can work with a beautiful team and come up with great results, because backstage you have some rituals. Every year we have a retreat, the whole company, and we're starting today with all the staff. So all the Viva Coiffure and the EMMANUEL CHIANGONG salons are locked, and we are sitting together to reflect, and we are going to reflect on some very serious issues of how well to care for you. Where did we go wrong during the year? How can we improve on it? And what are the new techniques that have come in? How do we share it? And then go back to this philosophy of the company. That is one, it is the beauty of the mind and the body. The beauty will never be there if it doesn't come from the mind. The whole concept is spiritual. We depend on God's grace to do what we do. And that when we go home, we don't know who comes back to work the next day. These are philosophies of the house. If you come alone the next day, do the job of one person with the great heart, you will find that everything was done. And that everybody is useful, but nobody is indispensable. These are some of the rituals of the house that we'll be reflecting on. And also we have some external speakers who will be coming to talk to us. I think that next year you should be one of our guest speakers.
Well, I think while waiting for next year to be a guest speaker, this year I could just come and participate, especially especially the part where they eat, you know, because I know there's also that. They have to eat now.
It's a whole day retreat, so of course Madame Eveline and her team are making sure with Mabel and all the supervisors that we don't feel hungry, because
Madame Eveline, I am coming to eat.
Yes, but certainly if we feel hungry, we will not understand anything.
It's important. Food is really very important.
On va seulement laisser, on va vous souhaiter une très très bonne réflexion et rappeler aux téléspectateurs qui sont vos clients et potentiels clients qu'aujourd'hui et demain, tous les salons Viva seront fermés parce que tout le staff de tous les salons que vous connaissez seront donc assis à une sorte de conclave durant 2 jours sur lesquels ils réfléchiront sur comment améliorer les services que vous bénéficiez tous les jours et de nouvelles tactiques pour vous apporter beaucoup de bien encore pour la suite des événements parce qu'ils sont là depuis plus de 30 ans et ils comptent y rester plus de 30 ans encore.
Thank you very much.
And they can be sure, right, that from Fridays your doors will be open again and ready to welcome them.
With a great new spirit and so all your prayers for us. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very, very much. It's always a pleasure having you.
Always my pleasure.
Bon, une petite transition et derrière on va revenir pour la lecture des messages et tout ce qu'il y a à faire derrière là pour fabriquer ça. Hein? Petite transition. Vous choisissez.